Hey everybody, I'm Brett with Jersey Guys Balls, and today we're going to go over how we set up our breeding plan spreadsheet, as well as how we just take care of all that information so we have it for the future in case we need to look back on it. I was setting up the 2024 to 2025 season breeding plan just to outline, not putting females with males or anything, and I figured it would be a good thing to show you guys just how we do it. So let's get into it. Here is our spreadsheet. Over here on the left, you can see this is where we have all of our males that we might be breeding. Orange means they're probably going to be a backup male. Red means we might let go of them before the season. Then here you can see females that we are going to look to breed next season. Red means we might let go of them before the season, but we'll see. And then here you can see we have a bunch of different things here. So when we plan a female with a male, say this puzzle was going to go with this example or this trick, I will put her there, and then I will put yes here, so I know that she is planned for a male. I don't have to worry about trying to figure out where to put her still. She's all set. So she'll be all set once I put her over there. Here we have ready weight, because this is a list of all of our females. It's not just the ones that are going to be ready. So down here, eventually the yeses stop and the no's start. These females are most likely not going to be ready, so I won't even plan them to be on the spreadsheet. Up here we have follicle size. So say we go through an ultrasound all our females next season, and this desert ghost is supposed to be bred with this hypo DG clown male. And I go through and ultrasound, she's 15 millimeters. So because I have this here, I can plan it out so that this says equals E301, and it'll pop up right there. So say the next time I go in an ultrasound, she's 25 millimeters, it'll switch right over with it. So that makes it super easy to just track where females are. I can go down the list and just see, okay, this female's here, this female's here, this female's here. And then, which also makes it easy, because say she was at the 15 millimeters and I wanted to get the first lock on her. So in this, we have follicle size, age paired, confirmed locked. So the first time I pair her, she'll be at 15 millimeters. And say we paired her today and they got a confirmed lock. So I know in the future that I can come back here and see that on April 7th, she was at 15 millimeters and they got a confirmed lock. So when in 2 months, when she's at 25, I can do the same thing for the next pair and say it's 6, 7, 24, and they got a confirmed lock. So that makes it super easy to track and look back on the information that you are planning. But yeah, that's basically how we do that. And then say they did get it confirmed locked, we track all our pictures, because the first question people ask when they're looking to buy a snake is, do you have a picture of the lock? So in here, this is our current season, this is Yellow Belly DG Clown, this is all the females he was paired with and locked with, and we just have pictures. And this is just Google Drive. It pretty much connects on the same software, and I just rename them to the date that it was. So Yellow Belly DG Clown, Clown Pied, locks, locked on 11/25. And that's just, again, because we all know the first question people ask is, do you have a picture of this lock? Just to make sure you have that male and female and you're not lying about it. What else can I show you? But this makes it super easy. Here, other stuff we have here is like whether they laid last year. Obviously, if they laid, they typically lay around every 12 months, but if they skip a year, it pretty much is a fresh slate, and you just have to figure out when they're going to cycle again. But say they did cycle last year and they cycled it in June, 6 months after this is the month to ultrasound, and that's what we'll list. So say this was this year and she laid in June, I would put here December, so I know that I need to ultrasound her in December. But yeah, this spreadsheet is super easy to use. And I'll show you our current season spreadsheet. So it looks like a lot of information when you first look at it, but it makes a lot more sense as you look into it. So let's go through one that has a bunch of females that are going to lay soon. Alright, so this sunset male here, he was paired to all these females and got locks on all of them. Here you can see that their current follicle size is over 40, which means that's when we cut it off, and we expect the ovulation soon. And then here you can see this pastel yellow belly het sunset was paired when she was 2 millimeters in November and got a lock on her. Then we have the next lock was January 19th. She was at 17.7 and we got a lock. So we use colors for a certain reason. We use blue, which means, let's see if I can find blue. So she has never been locked. She's been paired, but they didn't lock. So we leave her blue. Then we go to back to the sunset. We use green here, which means they have had a lock or two, but she is still under 15 millimeters. This is, if you watched our video before on how we do all the stuff in our snake room, the tape we use is colors as well. It's the blue, green, orange. It's the same exact thing. So the green is going to be under 15 millimeters. Then here we have orange, which means she's been locked and she's over 15 millimeters. And that just tells me that I know I need to get one more lock on her before she'll probably go. And then once they end up getting over 30 millimeters, 35 millimeters, I turn it to red and I know that she's probably going to go and she's good. If it's silver, it means she's probably reabsorbed. But yeah, so we have all these females. Then as you move down the spreadsheet, here we have ovulation date, lay date, estimated hatch date, and then actual hatch date. And then here we have clutch picture. So if you go into this Google Drive and say this was a picture of the clutch, you can come in here, hit these 3 dots, hit share, copy link, and then just paste this link here. And what that does is it has a simple place where you can go find a link and put it up here and just go straight to the picture. So you don't have to look around all your files and everything. We don't use it as much, but it does make things simple for if someone wanted a clutch picture. If you wanted to put the clutch picture on Wolf Market, you can have an easy way to find it. And then I'm just tracking estimated hatch date just because I'm interested to see how long our females are taking on average and whether that changes, whether they're high in the rack or not. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is how we do it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send us a message. It does make things super easy for knowing what females you need to pair, what females have been paired to multiple males. Like this orange string yellow belly het clown was paired to the leopard DG het clown at first. You can see here in September, she was 13 millimeters. Then towards the end of her cycle, she was paired to the sunset clown at 27.5 millimeters in November. So basically 2 months later. So either male could have got her. I'm hoping the sunset clown got her, obviously. But it just makes things super easy to track, and you know what males went to what females. And then when you add in the file keeping for your pictures, you basically just go to the male, find the female, and then find the picture. But yeah, like I said, let me know if you have any questions on that. It's just what we use. A lot of people use Husbandry Pro or Clutch. We just feel like this way is a lot simpler for us, and I'm able to track everything much easier. And then on the same spreadsheet, just on the tab down at the bottom, we have a rodent needs tab where it's literally every single one of our snakes and what they're currently eating, whether it's rats, ASFs, or mice. And then down at the bottom, I know exactly how many that we need for that week. And then this is just for planning in the future. But let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you guys like this kind of video where we show you stuff that you guys typically don't get to see. You typically just get to see the snake room and the snakes. And yes, that's a lot of fun, but a lot of people don't really show you how they do things on the back end and how to plan out your season and all that sort of stuff. So let me know if you like this kind of video, and I'll make sure to bring more to you like this if you do. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. It's not really the most fun video, I know, but it's really, really important one for sure if you're going to be a ball python breeder in the future. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a comment on whether you like this kind of video or not, or what kind of video you want to see in the future. And I'll be sure to get that to you, and make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.